sure who invented these hats, but they got a lot to answer for. This is not going to be your last rodeo in them either. At this time, I'd like to call Angelina Nasthas.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here as the 8th grade valedictorian. A special welcome to our families who are here to make this graduation special, and to my fellow classmates for making it through middle school and up to this moment. You all look amazing, by the way. Thank you. Now, what exactly is middle school? Middle school is a variety of things. It's a time of change that helps you find yourself and realize what kind of person you are. Middle school means finding friends that will support you and guide you and be there for you as you will be for them. Middle school is a time to be awkward and weird, getting ready to be a teen but letting go of being a kid. It's a time of being in the middle of life and of school. The first year of middle school was a good year full of firsts. It was the first time some of us had to switch between classrooms all by ourselves without a teacher to escort us right across the hall. It was the first time some of us were in school sports, and we liked it so much we continued to do it for the other 2 years. It might have been the first time we were in a musical in LLT with Miss Allen and Mrs. Bordall. It was the first time some of us went to a school dance that wasn't in our cafeteria. It was when we were shy and didn't know anyone but the kids that went to our elementary. Eventually, we gained confidence and started making new friends, but that's not what you remember the first year for. It also included a field trip to nature's classroom. Believe it or not, they actually let a bunch of 6th graders into the Florida wilderness, or should I say back into the Florida wilderness. We got to see and hold a lot of different animals and hang out with our friends as we tasted some suspicious berries and leaves. Amazingly, we survived, and at the end, we also survived 6th grade. Then, before we knew it, came the second year. We looked at the 8th graders, who were giants compared to us. Would that really be us in a year? Then we looked at the 6th graders and thought, were we really that annoying last year? In 7th grade, we were getting used to being in the middle, to being ourselves with our friends, and most of all, we got used to the fact of having to wear braces. Well, a lot of us did anyway. 7th grade brought a talent show, and we learned new languages. We also learned about Team Brennick and Team Sear and their battles that carried over the years. It was the year they trusted us with acids, and we got to build cool volcanoes. Not only did we do fun things in science, we also got to dress up like medieval characters and getting to go on a field trip to see a jousting tournament up close. Then the spring dance came again, and we wished for that extra hour next year, the one that the 8th graders get. Faster than the second, and even faster than the first, the 3rd year came along. It slinked in and snuck up on us before any of us realized. This was the year we were waiting for, and at the same time dreading for the most. We were the wisest, oldest, and the coolest, or so we thought. LLT was ready for us with a great group of teachers to make sure we wouldn't mess up our last chance to getting ready for high school. We finally got to stay that extra hour for the dance, and we had some awesome field trips which we got to spend with our friends. Who can forget the trips to Washington, D.C. and Universal Studios? Not to mention the Ferris Wheeler's Day Off trip. By this 3rd year, we were truly a family, all connected and confident. Sure, we had to find different high schools, study for big midterms and finals, deal with leaving it all. But we had our friends with us the entire way, and our LLT family cheering us on. And now, we're at the end, at graduation. Here at the end, as we begin to dive into summer, we might believe that we have to give up our middle school friendships that have gotten us through our transitional years. But with all the phones and technology that we have, I don't think that this generation is going to have that problem. Your life is about to begin a new chapter, but it doesn't mean that you can't go back and read the last one. Thank you, my fellow students who made middle school so special. Thank you, LLT's faculty and administration, for giving us such a wonderful school to prepare us for our next step. Thank you, 6th grade teachers, for helping us understand middle school. 7th grade teachers for challenging us and making us love middle school even more. And 8th grade teachers for making us laugh and making us feel like we never want to leave LLT Academy and all of its memories. Thank you. Thanks to my Bello and Bella for coming up from Honduras for my graduation and all other family members here supporting your kids. Now, I could end this farewell speech with an inspirational quote, but I think I would rather end it with what's in my heart. Graduating 8th graders, continue to be amazing and unique. Basically yourselves, because you're going to be awesome in high school. Congratulations, LLT's class of 2014! Woo!